Big Boss Jock. Turning on, and it would be signing on. Here on the Mighty 750. Our Allah right here inside, helping me do the rhyme, line by line. Let's get to analyzing. We're going to do something today, and it's going to be about women. Ashley Judd, full speech at Women's March, protest rally, anti-Trump in Washington, D.C. If anyone wants to stay with the beat, CCC, Credence. Too many C's. With the R, there's a revival. Fogarty, his brother's no longer here. He is. The other band members, I think, are. I listen to his music quite often. Part of me. Most days, every day. There's been some times in my life that I went days without listening to CCR, being in 73. Redemption awaits us all. We'll have to see. Where is John Fogarty? Maybe do a rhyme. Rhyme or two? Never know. Redemption awaits us all. Let's see who's on which side. Continuing on, analyzing, I would like to say thanks. I do when I'm able to use a good beat. So thanks to CCR and this good music I've listened to all these years. And that's Credence Clearwater Revival. Lyrics you can understand, a person can, when they have it on. Doesn't leave a negative feeling. They probably have some of the subliminal program. I think Susie Q does. Yankee Sam's behind the music industry. The entertainment. From the big screen to every genre of music. Alright, well, let's see. Let's go to mainstream so we can get all the subliminal programming. Let's see. They didn't give me one, so I'll put in ABC and see what they give us. Could go to NBC just to share it among the networks. Let's do NBC. That way we can show that they're all doing it, which they do. The 6 corporations are all in agreement because they're controlled by Yankee Sam. I'm punching it in. Let's see what we get here. Alright, here she is. Alright. Such as with the, just had a slice of pizza. Some of that pizza pie. They sold it by the slice. I said, alright. I think that I will try. Have myself a slice. Ashley Judd. 5:57 is the clip. It's uploaded by NBC News. It says a day ago, so I assume on the 21st. Doesn't give me the date. I'll punch it up. Let's see what we get.
I am a...
Let me point something out here. I've been criticizing. Her name's a government official. Her last name's Warren. And she got up and programmed us all that she's a phrase that discriminates, is derogatory, and she programmed me that's what she is. Because someone named Donald, with a psychiatrist, threw out that phrase. Such as the one he gave us about that all billionaires, how they get there as a group. Donald told us this. He said how they get there, they're rapists and murderers. Billionaires, that's who they are as a group. And Donald, he let us know he's one also. A billionaire. Repeat that 1,000 times and see what comes to mind when it's said billionaire. Negative enforcement everyone knows, or most people do, if they've had children, there's positive reinforcement and there's negative reinforcement. What's being done through the 6 corporations that own all the mainstream, and then that view filters off to all the alternative news, is they're programming the views through the use of negative reinforcement. Meaning, Donald threw the catchphrase, and they're going to regurgitate it over and over and over and over again and place it on themselves. And that's these idols who the others, the masses, choose to emulate. The reason they are out in the public doing what they are is because they've been controlled. They're the star, the idol, under Yankee Sam's control. Idol worship in society, and this is the result, what we're experiencing. So, let's let the clip roll. What do I see first of all wrong with the clip? An African American woman, she has a red beanie on, red and black, and she's all obscured, meaning they don't want us to see her, nothing defined, they just want us to see her as that she's African American female, in all dark attire with a red beanie. And they're not having the red beanie jump at us, they're having it subtle. So it means that black and red is their colors. Not that the red beanie should take us to Donald. Alright, let's continue. Here we go, we're 1 second into the clip, and I'll point out what's going to happen. She hisses. I saw a piece of this. Not the whole thing, that's why we're going to do this right now. And it is a little difficult. Some things I can talk about better in Castellano. I had a wife for many years, 10, and Peruvian descent. She's an American also now, one of them Yankees. She got her ciudadanía. Well, let's see here. Ciudadanía. There we go. Let's see what we see.
Nasty woman.
And she's full of fire. She's up there promoting cracker. It's as if we're in a church. And they're up there full. Wicked. Witch. Alright, now what is she going to...
I'm not as nasty as a man.
Now pay attention and count on a piece of paper, or mark it every time she says nasty during this next 6 minutes.
Man who looks like...
Look at her hand. She's in front of her hand, which is quite a Caucasian hand, is in front of the African American woman. The African American woman is not looking towards the idol. She's looking away. She's looking towards the right of the screen. Meaning, if one stops, you, the listeners, who are learning to analyze, stop it at 10 seconds, and what do you perceive? You see a fist, and you see her explaining that word over, not explaining, using it. Using the word from the catchphrase. And tagging it, and again and again and again. Community? Well, they are. They're half the population. Women. Here we go. Let's see where she's going to go. Pay attention to that body language. That's for the fight. And we're going to deal with women's issues. There's one. They're menstruations. And she's going to talk about it. And we're going to discuss what Yankee Sam does. And reverse the programming. The programming that has been used with the African Americans, the Yankee African Americans, I wouldn't want to take that Yankee off anyone. The Yankee African Americans, to feel ashamed of their roots, which are from Africa. The same psychology has been used with women with their menstruations and other issues. Body, beauty. We'll get into this. We got 5 minutes, 56 seconds. We're going to roll for a while. So hang in there. Yeah. Let's see what happens. 10 seconds. And rolling.
he bathes in.
Alright, now, I'll play it back too. What we're going to do is pay attention to body language, and then I'll take it back and I want to hear her words. Because what I see is, she walked to the left-hand side of the screen, and the African-American woman started clapping her hands. And a bill appeared over her face from under her beanie, meaning she has a baseball hat on under there. Let's run it back and see if she actually does. Yeah, she does. It appears so. And she has a not nice look looking at the idol. And they're at 6.
I'm not as nasty as a man who looks like he bathes.
And Cheeto dust. What does that mean? This is the part I saw. I don't know. What's that mean? Okay.
In Cheeto dust. A man whose words are a diss.
Look at her. See, now if we watch her body language, and this is to 17 seconds in, what happened to her? I mean, what did we do? Why are we getting this unleashed on us? I mean, this is a... And I'm going to do something with you now. I'm from, far as an adult, I'm not a Yankee imperialist. I know very little far as being an adult and fitting in with the society in the Yankee Empire. Because I spent most of my time, when it was in a social setting, I dealt narcotics in the Yankee States. I stayed behind the scenes. In South America, I was in the streets and more mixing with the society, because my wife at the time, she was from there, and we had a daughter, and we socialized. We went to restaurants, we did normal activities. So I know women, and she had a baby, we had one. She gave birth though, and this is the problem. And in the Yankee Empire, the men are giving birth. I tried to talk Yankee talk, and I turned red. They told me, "Senor, listen, the baby doesn't come out of you. You can't do that." You see, and unless you're a woman and you have a vagina and a uterus, this isn't going to work. The language that you're speaking. Try not to say that. They didn't tell me like that. They knew if they explained it, I would understand also. And I did. I learned. Yankees, they're being taught to be transgenders in their speech. Listen to how they talk about the process of birth, pregnancy. Right, 7:50. Big Boss Jock, I need to sign off. I'll be signing on momentarily.